Coach Sizwe, thank you very much for your time, my brother. How are you doing today?
I am doing great, man. Thanks for inviting me on your show, guys.
Coach, the season has started. Unfortunately, you didn't start well. But before we get there, let's just get to know who is Sizwe Nyambi. Who is Sizwe? Can you tell us about yourself so that you can understand who's this coach?
Alright. Sizwe Nyambi. Okay, I can say Sizwe Nyambi. Okay, he's a boy who's born from Witbank, like Ikaya, Malahleni. I've grown up in the football industry and in the football family. But unfortunately, I was mostly supported by my brother, football-wise. I played football from a young age. I think I started football when I was I think 6. And until now. Okay, when I played even professional level. I didn't jump stages. I played Kase, I played Multiple League, I played NFT professional level, and I ended up playing Army, and here I am now. I'm a coach of Coach Wizard.
Which team did you play for NFT?
For NFT, I played for Witbank Spurs, which unfortunately was relegated to NFT and went to Mutsipe. And I played also for Santos after they got relegated from the PSL. But I played for their team when they were NFT. I played only for 2 teams in NFT.
But my brother, you look young. You should still be playing.
When I look young, I do look young. It's because I do take care of my body. But besides that, I can say the genes was sick high and actually all of us we look young, especially my mom also. When he was 50 years old, he looked like a 30-year-old. So it should be inherited.
It just says that.
It just says that.
So when did you go into coaching?
I think coaching, I can say I'm now 5-6 years coaching now. From let's say 7, somewhere the 7-year coaching now. But then the coaching man, it started long time ago. It started before Velemir was the coach. It started like when I was playing Santos, Cape Town. I was playing for a first team there, and we were playing NFT. But usually they used to tell me I must go and help under 13 to coach. So, but me, I didn't pick it up that time within a year. Now it's time for me to coach. But I was still playing.
Yes.
So it started long time ago, around about 2013. But by then I was not coaching. I was still.
Just assisting.
I was just assisting. So the chairman of Santos and the coach, the one who used to coach me, Reserve Site Santos, he's the one who said I must go and assist because he told me that he's seeing also potential after football, which is something that I can do. But I'm not being like good. So it's really good. But I started to coach, I think, after, from now, like 5 years back or 7 years back, and I started went to coaching.
So which was your first team that you coached, where you were a head coach and it was your team?
No, unfortunately, the team that I coached, I was assistant.
Oh, you started as an assistant?
Yeah, there's a team called Liverpool. After I left Santos, where I was playing there with Santos, after I left Santos, I came back home. Then I played for a team called City Lens, but in
City Lens?
Yeah, City Lens, Multiple League.
Multiple League, I know them.
Yeah, and then I left there, and then I went to Bakoni. I played a season Amangane. Then I left, I sit a car. So while sitting a car, there's a call called Lushima, Mpumalanga. So he was the guy, that guy that told me I must come and assist him. Good idea. We set up here with Castle, they want to gain promotion. And which that boy I played with him on the Paris development. He knows me. So I assist him.
Oh, where we developed Pakani?
Yeah, it's sitting a cool. Yeah, so I think I played there for 9 years.
Oh,
cool. So it started Lapo with Liverpool. They were playing in Castle. Then I helped them with training session. But then I was not serious about this coaching thing because I was doing it was but then I'm opportunity. So Sangneta lapho I team unfortunately yangena kuda Multiple League. So nangena ku Multiple that guy actually was the coach. Wangitshela ukuthi yena you want to be a manager, he doesn't want to be a coach. So you become the manager, then they got the new coach lapha kule team leyo ye-Liverpool, and I was the assistant. Okay. And the guy who was the head coach lapha, it was Joel.
Yeah.
I was his assistant coach, Vodacom, and then I can't remember which year was it, but then it's where I think my career started to take off as a coach. But still, by that time, I was starting like I'm a coaching courses because I was being a strategy. And I must be a coach. I must be a coach.
So when at the time when your career, your playing career was coming to an end, you never thought of this thing of being a coach. It's some.
Yeah, I never thought about it, but people used to tell me when we can coach after because maybe of the way you use and the behavior, it can suit you when it comes to coach because you can handle yourself well and you can handle a situation well, especially in the field and off the field. And I was told by that we coach being coach and the Santos City side. We are on Chela Low and on to coaching course. And as I touch it because you have to start I want to start to but nothing is an app. Ushimona coaching. I want okay, let me go into this coaching thing. So looking again, so looking again, and again, okay, chola ma player maya bakutshela ukuthi ngathi wayenza ama coaching course what. So now hlala we come on about abanye sometimes they can see something when that you don't see.
Yes.
Then I know as in let me try and pursue this thing. Maybe it's gonna work because it's my passion. And when I grew up playing football, I went to developments. I played in a professional setup. So let me try to be a better coach, not to compete with anyone, to be the best as I can.
Yes.
That's one time how far this thing can take me. So yeah, ngaqala vele ngaba serious vele and njengoba usho ukuthi ngiqale lapha ku Liverpool kahle kahle. Then after that the team got promoted to Vodacom. Then after okay they changed the coach, babuza umunye coach. Lapho the team was called Bakoni. Then they told me ukuthi I must be an assistant coach. I was assistant coach yaga Tshego Faso Mashego. Tshego Faso Mashego was playing for Free State Stars. He got a team promoted which from Free State. Yes. Coach team promote. So because of the CV, what I was his assistant. He was a very good coach. Very good coach. Then after okay, same club okay, Mashego wahamba. What nagahamba Mashego, they called another coach. Who's busy with Spanish. I was his assistant. Yes. Then after the coach was same team. They asked me again to be assistant. I was the assistant again. They called another coach. Lizom Chepu coach. Recently I think he's going to play playoffs with Vodacom.
Yes, Mpumalanga.
Yeah, I was Mpumalanga coach. I was his assistant coach again. And then after the season, I think they sold the status. I think I was the assistant coach for 4 coaches. Coach Mashego, Coach Shimo, Chuel, and Lizo. After they brought the Bakoni status, there was a guy called the Musani boy, Wang Biza Futakin, I think in Spain, they're bringing a team called Whitben. They want to form a team called Whitben Shepherd from Chakastad, the Bafungule Changapa, Ngapi Kai Whitbank. So, for the management, at least I'm happy corner, Makujo Ngapa corner like a cast. So, what you consider deal, so we worked with that guy for Whitbank Shepherd. Unfortunately, we almost took the team to my playoffs, but still, I'm came up to last season. It's not slow, it's his foot. Away, but run actually. Then after okay, I was sacked in a corner, club okay, and then I didn't have a job. I was busy doing Lama course now we kept.
Okay, about Safati licenses.
I call it Safatina. Then mine I had the KFC. Okay. Diploma. So I did like that again. While I was doing logbook, shooting the assignment of KFC, I should go humble, we clapping, trainers for Uti, so that it's sort of like an assignment, Tatama picture, whatever. So I've asked a team called City Lens again because I used to play there. The chairman, come, who's the project. So while I'm busy doing that project, there was a coach, called George. George Soko. He was coaching there by the time, and one was looking at Span, not Span. Yeah. So Nati Angnasi Span, what one was saying that. Why not? I'm full of rust.
Yeah.
So I told this Span, City Lens, coach and I coach me assistant for 2 months. I enjoyed working with that guy. Very professional guy. Then after that, I managed to leave the club, but with good terms. And I wanted to for me but okay, I think that being assistant coach my year 6. Before I was coach the called City Wizard. So by then, but I was busy with Black Aces, busy in the academy, academy, coach piece. But you may listen too much.
Yeah.
So we were busy Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So while I was busy, I told you called boss, chairman, called City Wizard, offering me this post. No, it's fine. Why not? By then, I didn't have really span like multiple league like I used to. But I took it as a good challenge for me. Let me go and try and see which is Mpumalanga. That's where we are. As we're interviewing me.
So you've coached in the Motsepe League.
Yeah, I've coached as
How
assistant.
difficult is that league?
I don't know where to start. I've coached it and I've played it for 9 seasons. It's very difficult. I'll be honest with you, Brian. If you get the support from the chairman, and if you get support from the players, and if you, as a coach, you know what you're doing, that league it's not gonna be difficult for you, because by you with the support from the chairman, you'll be first of all you'll be able to do what you want, and whatever you think a chairman like me, we manage to compete, because we did that with Ben Shepherd. We were supported by the chairman, and the chairman we were supported all out. Yeah, we were supported all out. We were supported. I was not interfering. M7's in which. That's why we managed with this stream C, stream A. It's difficult. Trust me, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. But when you got support from the chairman, when you got support from the management, and M7 Sanaga, the foot in the staff, I don't see if what come difficult.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk of corruption, match fixing, and even violence in the Motsepe League. From your own personal experience, did you experience any of that as a player and as an assistant coach?
Yeah, I experienced that as a player when I was playing Gobakon. I remember one time when the chairman went inside the field. Was keep up there because things were not going his own way. Chairman, yeah, I felt good pass rope and you understand. So, football price at the ticket, especially in Mpumalanga. But I don't want to touch on that because yes, the master because it's easy to have sometimes it's obvious and then I was the plumo and it's pulling another family. Yeah, it once happened when I was a player, but when I was a coach, I never experienced that. When I won, but chairman has keep up the party.
And Pumala,
yeah, so corner, man, especially I'm a game I televised or so there will be that. And I can make an example in the case of Cape Town. I didn't want to come here. But now, sometimes I don't grow up from the start of this is the deal end. Who's born and I would and it's very painful. You find that I'm chairman, they're taking out a lot of money, investing in my club in then after that,
as a player or as a coach, have you ever been approached to sell a game?
Come again?
Have you ever been approached to sell a game?
So far, I has.
Oh, guys.
Yeah, so far.
Right.
So far, I has a approach.
So now you make the step from male football to women football. How was that transition?
No, I can say it's a good experience so far. Yeah, but football, we talk the same language. It's women or guys. And I'm very happy with these girls. They're cooperating. They're feeling what you're doing, me and the coach. They're understanding what you're doing. You can see that they're willing. So whatever I was speaking, Namachita. Well, some other things, okay, we have to see with it now. Now, these are women, they are not men. But the football, it's one thing. All your girls,
yeah.
So there's not much difference. But the difference is obviously when they're changing, you should move in privacy.
Oh yes.
You understand to give them the privacy so that person can go free. But the transition from it's a great one. It's a great feeling, and so far, I can say so far so good.
When I see you as a coach, what is your approach to football? Angicabanye ukuthi kunabo Mourinho abapaka amabhasi, kunabo Pep, betiki taka and so on. When tactically your approach to football, how your teams play. Inja.
So for keep a secret, man.
I tell ba.
No, I grew up playing football. And I grew up with development. Way Mpumalanga. So I believe in playing. I like to coach this because it's cloudy. There are moments where to pack the pass. There are moments where not to pack the pass. Especially, okay, I can say playing away, you can pack the pass a little bit, but packing the pass, not throwing the ball away. It's like the ball. I wish we had to play football. Yeah, but it's different. I'm a game, so I'm praying against the losing fan. But I like my team to keep the ball. I like my team to play the ball because I always tell them in training, we have to play football. I emphasize and always push them to show up. Like the last game, the first game, they visited reaching. First 20 minutes, I'll come back to it.
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's fine.
First 20 minutes, there were times where we were stagnant, we were not moving. You understand? So I always tell them that any move that you do inside the pitch, if you're a footballer or you are good, someone will follow you. So by doing that, you're creating space for someone else. So when you stagnate, you're not going to play. You're not going to find space. And it's going to be easy for opponents to block us. So my philosophy is easy. I'm teaching them simple things. They pass, they move, they go to the space. After they lose the ball, they must just get back. You understand? So, but obviously, when you play home, you must go all out. But when you play away, you must play in a way that we are not afraid. But you must be cautious.
Okay.
You must defend well. You defend well, you are 98% or 90% to win the game. If you don't win the game, you go home with 1 point, which is not bad. You understand?
So you're having one of those coaches that if you score 5, I'll score 6. If you score 3, I'll score 4.
Why not? Why not? That's not having my call. That's like nipple. That's like nipple. I always tell them that I'm not going to shout my player if he's trying to pass through, and you understand. But in this philosophy or in this system that we're trying to implement, the coach is simple. When you lose the ball, what do you do? Because anyone can lose the ball. You understand? Try and do simple things. You understand? If someone is open, why you tell? Because no motor for you. You understand? Let's try and play simple. When you lose the ball, you get back behind the ball. Those things are very simple. Basic, pass, you move, you lose the ball, you get behind. That's what
it's not complicated.
Yeah, I won't complicate. Yeah. There are times where someone must try. There are times where you understand. But like them, they are very good at passing the ball. And now they are moving. They are moving, which is what we are implementing. That they must move. Pass the ball and move. Pass the ball, go to the empty space. And feel free. You lose the ball, you get back behind the ball.
Okay, that's interesting. The team you took over for this season, but in 2020 they finished 5th. Last season things didn't go well, they finished 12th. So they brought you to correct whatever went wrong. What is your mandate as a coach when they brought you in and say, okay, Coach Sizwe, here's the team, you want to coach the team. What mandate were you given by the chairman?
Yeah, you know, chairmen, they always want results. So it's a challenge as a coach, but it's our job. Obviously, every league that the teams are playing, it's either it's a professional league or it's a lower league. Everyone wants to win the league. You understand? But how do you approach it? How to speak with those guys, with what do you want, and how can you approach it? Let's take one game at a time.
Yes.
You understand? Now, pressure. Football is a game of pressure on its own. It's just to full league. You understand? Let's take one game at a time. We'll get there. Every team that is playing in this league, they want to win the league. Yes. And it's each and every coach's dream to win the league.
Yeah.
Now it's my dream to lift up a trophy. But Nifara with fear or Nifara so that they can believe in themselves that they'll do it. You understand? That question, I'll answer it at the end of the season. You understand? Let me take one game at a time. But the pressure already. They're playing in a high league. Like Mpumalanga, they are the team that is playing. They are only team that is playing in the PSN, in the Hollywoodbets, like a professional team. Yeah. That's the pressure on its own. They're representing in Mpumalanga.
Yes.
Pressure from the prison. But the pressure already. Let them understand what we are doing in training. Let them understand what we want us as coaches. Let them understand which the game is good, sometimes go too hard. The game sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But what we want is the effort. And so far, yes, we lost to KMUHA, and there are things that we are teaching them. Some of them they never applied it. But what I like is the tempo, the way they finished, the effort. You could see that they are willing. So from there, we know where to work with the finishing, and we created a lot of chances. We know that the effort was there. Okay, let's work on finishing. You understand? Let's take one game at a time. Then it's over. The question then is answer correct.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, coach. Your squad, the composition of your squad, your players. Do you think that the players that you have in the team, you'll be able to achieve the goals that you've set yourself? Or do you think you still need maybe to recruit more players and address certain positions within the squad?
No, I've got good players, Bram. I trust them all. Yeah, but the squad says it's not cool. I think we are around about 20. We need depth because now we've got two players who are injured. You understand? No, three. I think three. And the keeper is injured. Two midfielders are injured. You understand? We've got a good squad, good young girls. We have one who want to achieve, want to go far with their career, but we need to have depth. Yes, these three are injured. We've still got another depth footy which we can replace. You understand? We still have to recruit them there. But so far the squad is good, and the chairman is helping me a lot. Now I'm a player, and the coach now is helping me a lot. And I think there's 2 or 3 players which we are expecting to come Sunday. We want to beef our squad as much as possible because we need maybe 25 to 30. If you can have a number of that squad, I think so sharp. Because he leaky in the prime. Nama injured and the Sakara starting Nama injured. So let's beef up there. But so far, we've got a good squad. But we have to beef the number of the squad, and then it's all right. Because I think we are 20 or 22.
Now, in terms of your preparations, your pre-season, how long was it, and what did you do? Maybe did you go on camp? Did you play friendlies? What did you do to condition the players for the league ahead?
Okay, I can say, so I've late, man, because the chairman didn't know which league you were training because we are postponed now, and then I'm going to think in Lego, you understand, the team is sponsored and the chairman is running the team out of his pocket, and he's doing well. He's doing very well. So we didn't have a proper pre-season because uyabona le thing tell ukuthi i-league bathi yavula manje bathi ayivula manje mina I'm I think ngina 6 weeks 6 weeks or 5 weeks if I'm not mistaken, but so far we've prepared the girls well. They are responding very well, Brian. And there is a challenge that we are facing, but I'm not going to talk about it now because I'm going to shoot them on social media. Abantu bangasibamba ngayo ukuthi oh labantu laba sabo sona that one is our secret. Let me keep it. I don't want to say it, but we are preparing the girls very well. Conditioning wise, they are good. You understand? We give them some couple of friendlies, especially Namachita. Yeah, they are there. Just step by step, one day at a time. So figure.
So in your squad, you've got South African internationals, Abotina, Abo Nelly. How important is the experience that they've acquired in the national team? How important is it for this team?
It's very important, and so far they've played a part in terms of talking with them. But unfortunately, they are injured. They are injured, but they're playing a big part because we can see that they're motivating them. You understand? Having a national team player in your team is good because they're getting exposed playing with African teams. You understand? Yeah. And they're traveling. It's a challenge also. You understand? So mentally, it means good obviously. They are fit mentally and they are fit also on Nyambi because they've played competitive games and a lot. And it helps us as a team because it makes us also our job to be easy because their leadership plays a big role in the field and outside the field.
Coach, we've touched a bit on the game against UJ. It was your home game, first game of the season, and almost every coach will want to start well, start with 3 points, especially at home. But unfortunately, it didn't go well for you. Tactically, what was your approach for that game, and what do you think went wrong in terms of the application of your tactics?
Okay. First of all, I can say well done to UJ. They did very well. You know. They catch us on the counter. One counter, it made the whole game situation change. Yeah, they catch us on the counter. So coming on our tactical game, was like, let's press them on their half. It's our home game. Let's win the ball in their half. Let's play in their half. Let's deny them space on the ball. Yeah, we did it a couple of times, but we started a bit slow. Especially first 20 minutes, we were stagnant. It was like we were a bit lost. We were afraid of our opponent. The game changed automatically when UJ scored the goal. After they scored the goal, my team started to play from there. And which the plan was, first we see, it's a home game. Don't be afraid. Take the game to them. You understand? So, but after we considered the goal, yeah, they started to play. We started to play our normal game. Then we went to second half. Second half, yes, we made some couple of subs. We put pressure on them, and I'm proud of them because we managed to create a lot of chances, but unfortunately we couldn't convert them. And second half, we finished on the high note. There were a couple of chances first half, we never converted them. I'm talking about clear cut. Yeah. I think first half we got 2 clear or 3 clear cut. We never converted them. Second half, we started on a good note. We put pressure on them. UJ responded very well, even their coach. We spoke after the game. But sometimes, I can say maybe it's a mind game, but a good thing is a good thing. Me, I'm new in this league, but a guy like, a coach like UJ coming to me and approach me and ask me, what are you doing to the players and what. It also gave me a bit of confidence that if I can work on them more, we can get something from these games. Unfortunately, we lost 1-0. Yeah, we lost, but I can say I'm proud of the girls because the energy was there, but we couldn't convert, yes, the chances. But the energy was there, the fighting spirit was there. They're willing to win. They're willing to win the game. It was there, but unfortunately, sometimes in football you lose, you draw. We can take that, but let's take it on a positive note and go back to a drawing board and see where we can improve. But I'm very proud the way we finished our game.
Now you need to correct whatever went wrong there. we are going to play away against Tsunami Queens. And unfortunately, your injury list is problematic.
Yeah, but yeah, I can say we have injuries, but we've got cover.
Yeah.
We've got cover. There are girls who are ready to take the team to the next level. Everyone is ready. We've got good players who are on the bench who came in and made a difference. So I believe going to Bethlehem will give a good result. So the girls are ready. Their minds are prepared. They are all right. They are sharp. So we are ready for that game. We are ready for that game.
As a new coach in the league, you don't know most of these teams that you are playing against. You don't have knowledge of how they play and so on. So it's new to you. So you don't have maybe you can't do say tactics and say no, this is how they play. This is how we're gonna counter that. So it's an away game, of course. How are you approaching it?
Yeah, obviously we want to win. But one thing I know, when you play away, the team, as we have pressure, they've got more pressure that they must win because they're playing home.
Yeah.
You understand? So our game plan is important. We'll stick to our game plan. Then if they sleep, obviously we'll take the 3 points and come back home. Yeah. Our game plan is to make sure that we don't concede when we're going to play away. You understand? And make sure if you don't come back with the 3 points, you come back with at least 1 point.
Yeah. Coach, before we conclude, as someone who grew up here at Witbank in Mpumalanga, you've seen there was a time in Mpumalanga we said about Witbank Aces, Witbank Black Aces and so on. In your assessment, what is the current state of football in Mpumalanga?
Yeah, I can say Witbank deserve to have a team in the PSL or Rumfela. But now the current situation that we are facing, we don't have Rumfela, we don't have the PSL. And the talent, I'm not going to lie to you, the talent icon. And I would like to say this, Brian, the situation is now managed. Boys are not getting exposed, boys are not helped, boys are not going forward. Boys are there. There are guys who can help the boys to go and try and whatever so that their football career can prosper. And there are maybe business guys who've got money who can help us to take this team maybe to another level, but they are quiet. Football is a teamwork. Me as a coach, I need a chairman. The chairman needs sponsors to be helped so that the team can get up. You understand? So we need help, a lot of help. In football, it's too broad in such a way that I cannot play a part alone. You understand? I'm a man like us, we need to help one another because I played in a professional level, no one pushed me. You understand? So when I think about that, it's painful, Brian, because if guys are a corner like us, football is over because we don't support one another. When someone has a team, no one is supporting him, no one is pushing him, no one in time to offer his sponsor. You understand? So those things are lacking in our community because we don't have, like now we've got this ladies team. They are playing professional league. These girls, they need all the support. Yeah. All the support they need. All the support that they can get. My thing is support. You understand? So what I'm trying to say, our football like us in corner, but it's a struggle there and there because we don't support one another. Where we should support one another.
And taking into consideration, sorry to interrupt you, my brother. This area is called Emalahleni. It's got a lot of mines. Yeah. There's mine owners here who have the finances to be able to assist a team like Coal City Wizards. And why do you think maybe they are not coming on board to offer their resources to support the team? Not just the Coal City Wizards, but just football in general, Emalahleni.
I remember when I was playing for Witbank City, Witbank Spares, Witbank Spares, he didn't have sponsors. But we got a lot of mines. He didn't have sponsors. I don't know why. And they were struggling there. But there's coal, there's everything. People come in our province, sorry. But they don't do anything for us. So I hope Bram, which maybe this mentality can change since now the team there Mantombazana that are Hollywoodbets. These girls need all the support that they can get. But financially, especially financially, they need the support. The chairman is doing the best. Uyazama but angeke aphula ama strings ayi. You need someone nalona azomnceda uchairman so that we can take this team to another level. Ukubambisana nje futhi ukubambisana. Lokho kuncane nje whatever nana abakhona ukusenzela yona, abakhona ukunceda ichairman, abakhona ukunceda namantombazana. It's going to be appreciated because this team is the only team in Mpumalanga who is playing Hollywoodbets, and that's huge. If ngaba kusibe namantombazana laba, ngabe manje amantombazana ngabe asibukeli umuntu ku SABC 1, ngabe asilandela amaphepha ukuthi kunamantombazana nani ngabe sithulile nje kuphela silandela ku-UJ whatever nani. But this is huge for our province, Mpumalanga as a whole. We need to support one another.
Now that you are involved in women's football, my brother, and I think we all know that men's football is far ahead of women's football in terms of even salaries. Even national team players don't get paid the same amounts women and men. So there's a gap there. In your own personal view, my brother, what do you think needs to happen so that the women's game can continue to develop, so that more sponsors like Hollywoodbets can come through and sponsor? We know Sasol is doing a lot in women's football, but like you said, we need more people, more to come in and bridge the gap. But in your own view, at grassroots level now, not at national and so on, at grassroots level, because the players that we see with Hollywoodbets, at some point they were at grassroots level, they need the support there to be better players so that when they reach this level, they can take our game forward. In your view, at grassroots level, what do we need to do?
Yeah, football is going and the sponsors again. We need sponsors, especially in the grassroots, because the coach is a man,
Yes.
But 17, that guy must be prepared to play in the PSL or in VEL. So it's very difficult to finish on 17, we are PSU, P6. But that support is what they are like sponsors. Sponsors must come in as Korean, sponsors must come in. Football ladies, Joba Machita as sponsors. And we see the national team is doing far better than the national team age. It means they need a lot of support. You understand? They went to World Cup. Now I think they qualified for AFCON, which is good.
Yes.
Like men's football, I'm not crushing it. They're feeling to qualify with people who AFCON. They're feeling to qualify with World Cup, which is it's painful for us as a supporters. You understand? But we must support them all the way. It's either we qualify or we don't qualify. Because that's Banjulu language. Yeah, we've got equal rights, abafaz namatot. You understand? So women also, they need more sponsors so that now they can get salaries. Like in USA, they fought it and they won the case, and they're getting a salary than Jenga Bafana because they've won World Cup. And USA never won the World Cup. And they've got a point. Just imagine women winning World Cup. You understand? Winning World Cup and men fail to win World Cup. They've got a point. By his accord, then after that by winning case accord, and they're getting a good salary. But I know with South Africa maybe as time goes on, this will improve. Because manje, they've improved by getting a Hollywoodbets sponsor for Mantombazana, which is good, and SABC, rights for SABC 1, which is good. It shows that we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
It shows that we're getting somewhere. So it means with Tabataba women football, they're doing a great job. Let's not shy away from that. Because I think this Hollywoodbets is the second season. It's Kulumangai. And I think they've signed another contract again by extending, which is good. As time goes on, I know things will come. It's okay. Even if we say that first like 15,000 first prize DSTV premium. It started 1 million. Castle, what. Then eventually because that they went through it till there's a figure group. Live figure con. They worked hard. I believe ukuthi nala umantombazana will get there. Since amantombazana pusha now national team, now amathe amantombazana ngapha siwaphushe ukuthi opportunities are there. It's gonna get better as time goes on. Let's work. Kuzoba sharp. Let's not be politically, uyabona. Singaphikisana, sinedane man. Span. Uyabona, because I don't like to get into politics too much. I like to coach. Let's play football. Abantwana ba-enjoy. Let's get results. Uyabona. Help abantwana where you can help. Help abantwana ngama-soccer boots. Help abantwana by paying them because some of them have got kids. Yes. You understand? Some of them, they are staying far away from home. By never too many man. You understand it is for analysis. So let's help them. And so the support, it will come from the viewers. Supporters will come from our supporters as a whole by making a difference in their sponsorship.
Yeah. Coach, on a personal level, like you said, you've got your D license, your C license. What are your personal ambitions in coaching? Where do you see yourself coaching, say, 3 to 5 years' time?
That's a difficult question. Yeah, no, honestly speaking, angmangala we see.
Yes.
Yeah, after C I want to go to B. After B I want to go to A. I'm busy with the Scottish FA also. I'm like Scottish FA. I'm 1.3. If we go UFC, yeah, my ambitions are high in this coaching because I've played it and I see which I can make a lot of difference to players. Since I've played, I've understand the game. But hey, if it's no coach, it's very different. Two different things. Inside that, when maybe okay, coaching it's very difficult for a coach. We have to plan sessions. What you do tomorrow. But coming to your question again, I want to go far as I can. I want to coach PSL. I want to coach overseas. But it's not gonna be it's not gonna be easy. Lancon have to work hard as if we Manchester. Lancon have to work hard as if we Pirates. Money or no money, I have to work. If there's money, I have to work more. If there's no money, I have to work as if there's money. As if coach a Manchester. I want to go as far as I can. I want to coach overseas. I want to coach in the professional setup. I want to coach in the PSL setup. I'm setting my standard high inside which I have to work. It's not going to be easy. Same as I was a professional player, it was not easy. I've signed 2 professional contracts. One with lucky, but because 2, it means this guy knows what he's doing. You understand? So I want to go as far as I can. But obviously, you need to be humble in this game. And you have to be honest. I've seen things in football. I've seen coaches coach. I don't want to compare myself with other coaches. I want to make my own things based on what I've learned. From this C license, from playing wise, from this assistant coach, from these coaches which I have coached with, because I wish you have found take those things and go forward and see where they can help me and apply them and see which is a seven or a seven. Go back to the drum. It looks fun, it looks fun. But let's take one day at a time and where am I and see which is the puzzle I hlanganisa and coach.
Coach Sizwe, my brother, I really appreciate your time. I hope whatever you've set to achieve through your hard work, you achieve it. And I'd like to wish you all the best in your upcoming game and the entire season as a whole. Thank you very much, my brother.
Yeah,
sharp.
Thank you very much.